So we are now in Louisiana. We stopped in Mobile, Alabama, spent a couple of days there with one of my friends, and then we were in New Orleans for a little while, and now we're in Baton Rouge, and we're gonna go explore here for the day. So today we are on our way to the beach in Louisiana. Gonna go try to camp out there. They allow free camping overnight. Had a nice day yesterday exploring in Baton Rouge, and then we slowly made our way west towards Lafayette. Now we're headed to the coast. That was quite the adventure. We actually got stuck twice. First time, someone nearby was on an ATV and they were able to hook up and pull us out backwards. Second time, I just kind of had to push, and fortunately we were able to get out. The sand is just pretty soft, like it looks compact, but then when you get just slightly off the beaten path, it's soft, and then our rig is just super heavy, and we don't have four-wheel drive. We do have all-terrain tires, but it's just rear-wheel drive, so... We made it to a spot though. Should be okay for the night. How bad is it in here?
Not too many casualties. Actually none. No casualties except for that Walmart cornbread.
Did it go on the ground or
yeah.
It opened up?
No, it didn't open up. It just it looks real orange.
Sticking with the Louisiana cuisine, some simple red beans and rice with some sausage and a lot of Tony's. Again.
I feel like I've been wasting my time making red beans from scratch. This is so good.
I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, pretty easy to do. Can of red beans, some boiled rice in a bag, a little bit of sausage and some peppers, and delicious.
Have yourself a Cajun meal.
We're Cajuns now.
They got me the best Christmas present ever. We're addicted to sparkling waters, flavored sparkling waters. And I don't like having to tote around all of the cans all the time, so I've really wanted to be able to make my own. And now my prayers have been answered. All you do is put a tiny little bit of flavor in, put this fancy cap on, and you stick it in our little hidey hole. Fizz it up. Our mosquito prayers have not been answered, though. Oh my god.
There's a lot in here.
Yeah. Put the top down. Put it down!
That was a huge one. I got it. There's so many.
Some bed is made.
And now there's just
Thousands.
literally like there's probably like 100 mosquitoes in here. It was okay at first. There was like a couple, but it wasn't bad.
I got that one already. You just squished it into the mat.
We never opened the door one time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So this was definitely an interesting spot to spend the night, put it that way. The beach was really nice, you know, just being able to listen to the ocean waves all night long and hearing the sounds of the Gulf. It was really peaceful. I think that was the first time I've ever like camped on the beach. Have you ever camped on the beach before?
I'm trying to think of a time and I can't think of one.
The mosquitoes, on the other hand, were not great. It did definitely help to put the top down like that.
Every time we would kill 5, there'd be like 10 more popped up.
They were just like multiplying.
Yeah, they must have found a way in and they were all like, come on in! It's great in here! So,
putting it down helped. I mean, there were still a few that were getting in all night, and I definitely got a couple mosquito bites last night, and I think Shannon probably did too, but, you know, I think that's just part of being out here. It's a beautiful place. There's not a lot of people here, which is nice, but, you know.
I think coming here actually when it's cold out is the move because then you can wear all your sleeves and everything, and that's what everybody really is doing. I see them walking around in like full sleeves and full pants.
Yeah.
And then it's really pleasant actually.
There are definitely quite a few folks out here that look like they're staying for an extended period of time, at least a couple of weeks, maybe longer than that. It is a completely free camping area. It's free to go on the beach like this. It's definitely way off the beaten path though, and you have to contend with the mosquitoes.
She walked through springtime when I was home. The days were sweet and the nights were warm. The seasons change, the jobs will come, the flowers fade, and this old house felt so alone when the work took me away. And when she dies, she says she'll catch some blackbird's wing, and she will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue-bonnet spring. And Highway 90, the jobs are gone. We tend our garden and we set the sun. This is the only place on earth bluebonnets grow. Once a year they come and go at this old house here by the road. And when we die, we say we'll catch some blackbird's wing, and we will fly away to heaven come some sweet blue-bonnet spring.
Oh, we've tried a couple of times to take some fun routes. We've run into closed roads and incapacitated ferries. High water. Don't go that way.
think you fixed it.
So just to recap what just happened, we were on our way over to Galveston, Texas. We were going to go hang out there for the day, and we wanted to take like a fun route, so we tried to stay along like the Louisiana coast and then go up over into Texas. There's a couple of ferries that you have to take, and we got to the first ferry and it was shut down. Some sort of malfunction, or I don't know. The guy just said that there was a problem. They were down, so
They were incapacitated.
incapacitated was the word that he used. So now we got to turn around and go 50 miles back to Lake Charles and then up along I-10 and cross into Texas that way. So looks like we're going to be driving a lot today. Also, right as we turned around from the ferry, the low oil level light went on the truck. This truck does burn a little bit of oil sometimes. It's an older truck, and sometimes I'll have to top it off with a quart, and I just did that. Seems to have fixed the problem, so hopefully it gets us over to Texas. So we made it to Texas. We did not end up getting down to Galveston, though. It was just too much to go all the way around and get down there. So we decided to just kind of skip it. Now we are in Schulenburg. It's a small town right in between Houston and San Antonio. We'll be heading to San Antonio next. And we are planning to sort of hang out in Texas for at least a couple of weeks and explore here before we make our way into New Mexico. That'll all be part of the next couple of videos, though, guys. You know, we had a good time exploring on the Gulf Coast Highway, checking out that part of Louisiana. You know, it's a pretty, I guess, kind of off the beaten path is probably the best way to put it. And it was cool to see it. You know, obviously it required the sacrifice of getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and getting stuck in the sand a couple of times, but it was worth it. Definitely a good spot to go for a couple of nights. I don't know if I'd want to stay out there any longer than that. Can't thank y'all enough for watching and for following along on this journey. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.